Okay, concept 5 is all about arithmetic sequences. I know when you see this word you want to say arithmetic, but when it's describing something like a sequence, it's pronounced arithmetic sequences. And a sequence is just a list of numbers. Okay, not list of hashtags, but list of numbers. Okay, and an arithmetic sequence is a sequence, so a list of numbers in which the difference between any two consecutive numbers, or consecutive terms, terms are just the numbers, consecutive means right next to each other, is constant. Okay? So an arithmetic sequence is a sequence in which the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant, meaning I can subtract one from the other and get the same thing every single time. Okay? That constant difference is called the common difference. So the common difference is the numerical, which meaning it's a number. The numerical difference, we call it D for difference, between any two consecutive terms. Remember, consecutive means they're right next to each other. Okay, so that is an arithmetic sequence and a constant difference, or common difference. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to figure out if these lists of numbers, if these sequences are arithmetic. Okay, so arithmetic means we are subtracting or adding something every single time, not multiplying or dividing. We are adding or subtracting something every single time. Okay, so we're going to go through and figure out what's the difference between these two numbers. So how do I get from 1 to 5? Well, I add 4. How do I get from 5 to 9? Well, I add 4. Add 4. So if, when I do this, I get the same number every time, it is an arithmetic sequence. So yes, and identify the common difference. Well, the difference is 4. That's all you got to do. Okay. So number 2, how do I get from 1 to 3? Well, I add 2. I added 2. Added 3. Uh-oh. 2 and 3 are not the same, so this is not an arithmetic sequence. Okay, this one, I'm subtracting 2, subtracting 2, subtracting 2. So yes, the difference is -2. Okay. All right. Number 4, I subtracted 3, subtracted 3, subtracted 3. So yes, my difference is -3. Okay. This one, remember I'm adding or subtracting, so I add 5, add 10, add 20. This is not an arithmetic sequence. This is in fact a geometric sequence. Not what we're talking about this unit, so we're not going to worry about it. But a geometric sequence is what happens when I multiply by the same thing every time. So times 2, times 2, times 2, but that's not what we're looking at. We're looking at adding or subtracting the same thing. Okay, so no. Okay, this one we're going -1, -1, -1. Yes, the difference is -1. Okay, and I'll talk about continuing arithmetic sequences in the next video.